All Winter Carnival is wrapping up. Sunday is the last day, but there's still time to catch all the fun. You can check out the snow sculptures and hit the links for snowshoe golf either day. Then on Saturday, there's a snowman building competition and then fireworks in the evening.
Now the On Your Side forecast with Chief Meteorologist Scott Dorval.
And if you're heading up to the Winter Carnival McCall, really turning out to be a nice weekend. Last weekend you saw some snowflakes there, but early on it had rained, and so it wasn't quite as desirable of weather early on, but it looks good. Here's what's happening during the day today. We had a low this morning of 27, high 37 this afternoon. You don't get much melting, though. It's some cloud cover around. It's partly cloudy skies, temperature dropping back down. The air mass is drying out right now. No chance of precipitation tomorrow as well. Now, we may get that Long Valley fog, so when you're traveling on the roadways tomorrow morning, watch out for dense fog early, then it'll break into sunshine. That in Long Valley typically occurs around 10:30, 11 o'clock, and then afternoon sunshine, 36 degrees. Should be some delightful weather coming in. Sunday, hanging around before heading home maybe for the Super Bowl. Fog again in the morning, sunshine in the afternoon, high temperature 35. Notice the low temperatures are going to get a lot colder, and so watch out for fog and freezing fog in the morning. Should be very picturesque, but in the afternoon, the very pleasant conditions moving in for that Winter Carnival. My 3-degree guarantee, I said 44 today. We're at 43 for the high temperature in Boise. And it's always a difficult call as an inversion is trying to set up right now. It's going to start to trap all the moisture. Where's the moisture coming from? The snow that is melting in the afternoon. That moisture then evaporates when the sun comes out, then it hangs in the air and it turns into fog overnight, and then the cycle continues because we continue to have snow in the ground. We're not drying out. That moisture is going to stay locked in until we can clean it out, maybe sometime before that happens. But at least we're getting sunshine in the afternoon in most locations. Western Valley, not so much. I just checked Ontario, 35 degrees, but down to 3/4 of a mile visibility and fog again, so you're not seeing as much sunshine in the lower Treasure Valley. A dense fog advisory in effect. That's the Canyon-Ada County line westward up towards Emmett as well. Some fog around up towards Ontario, Payette, Weiser, Fruitland. All these places are going to see dense fog, break to a little sunshine in the afternoon, then back to the fog. Now, Mountain Home popped up to 54 degrees this afternoon, then back down to 45. It's the coldest or the lowest low elevation, so you're way up here at Mountain Home. You go down almost 1,000 feet here to Ontario, and this is where the cold air is settled in. This is a very shallow inversion, and so comfortable in the mountains. And now McCall showing 40 degrees. I don't know if that's an official number, but it is very comfortable in the higher elevations, and it should stay dry all weekend outside of the morning fog. Mild weather hanging to the south. Jet stream is nearby. This ridge of high pressure is nudging in, and that's why we're starting to see some warming aloft. Going to trap some of that cool, moist air into the valleys, and that's why the inversion. But the storm track way to the west, weaker storm systems going on by. I got to tell you, I look at this long-range forecast. It does not look good for big storms for the Central Mountains. The charts right now are not showing anything for 16 days. Now, that could certainly change. And there's a good chance we could get some snow showers popping in from time to time, but I don't see the big storms for a little while. Let's hope that does change. Over the inversion, not much going on right now. This is the forecast here you see. Look at the temperatures we've had for highs. Tell you what, real cold weather in the Central Mountains, or I should say the Central Plains, but the warmer temperatures to the south and to the west. Watch this forecast here on our Futurecast. This is the valley now, and this is kind of picking up on the low clouds coming in later tonight here, and then trying to reform down near the Snake River as well, and then the breezes maybe blowing that away. But notice the Western Valley during the day, that's the best chance of keeping the cloud cover around. So high pressure, areas of low clouds and fog, but above the inversion layer, lots of sunshine and dry conditions as a storm track shifts to the east. My forecast for the Treasure Valley tomorrow, watch out for some fog in the morning favoring those western sections. Dense fog advisory in effect for Ontario at 36 degrees. You may pop up to 47 at Mountain Home. Boise will have some fog in the morning, and then it will tend to clear. We'll get that sunshine mostly in Ada County and parts of Elmore County as well for the afternoon, but you go to the lower Treasure Valley in the western sections, it's going to stay a little bit on the foggy side a good portion of the day. On your side extended forecast, this pattern locks in right through the weekend into next week. There may be some subtle changes, so I'll keep you updated, but look at these temperatures here. We may hit 45 on Tuesday. If we stir the air up, the temperature goes up, and it could go as high as 46 on next Thursday, but no precipitation coming in. This is good news for the Winter Carnival, but it's not the best of news for skiers, although skiers did do well in my ski report coming up.
So a lot like today for about another week or so.
You got it. That's it.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Coming up next, at least two are